Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Over the next 5 days, I'm going to be responding to the employee opinion survey. Please understand that whilst this is me that is narrating, is not all my ideas and not everything that is coming out from what I think the business should change, okay? This has very much been part of your process in responding to the initial survey. A further smaller subgroup of carers that came in to talk about the responses and what we could do differently. And of course, the office team, Stacey and myself. I am merely the vehicle with which to talk about it. Okay, we're going to break it down over 5 days. The first 3 days we're going to deal with the Q&A section. The fourth day we'll talk about some of your proudest moments in care. And finally, we'll give you a training update that will also include a summary of what we're going to change. So please sit back, enjoy and listen over the next 5 days. As ever, any questions, let me know. Thank you. You were asked what changes would make Right at Home a better place to work. You responded, duty of care towards the carer if they are ill, better internal communications, allowing more travel time, more supervisions and/or one-on-one meetings, a work-life balance, and pandemic restrictions being lifted. If I can deal with each one of those in turn, a duty of care towards a carer if they are ill. I can only say that we would never expect anyone to work if they are ill, primarily for your health, but also for the safety of our clients, which could put them at risk. If we put you in a situation where you are sick, it could indeed make the client sick. All that I would ask is that you follow the proper process by calling the office number, which is also the on-call number. And that way that person can advise you of the best course of action to take. If you are signed off sick, what we would ask to follow the appropriate process on return, which is to do a return to work interview, which could be done face-to-face or could be done virtually. And providing you are feeling better and that we feel you are better, then clearly we would make sure that you can be put back on shifts as soon as possible. Thank you. Better internal communications. It is vital that you view the office as a support function and that you feel comfortable at all times calling. If we do not communicate effectively as a team, be that the office, be that in the community, then it could be a risk to both health and safety of the client and the carer. This is something that we will continue to work on and improve on in the coming months. All that we ask is as much feedback from you guys as how we can improve. Please be aware that via the notice board app, via the Access Care Planning application, via text messages and emails and telephone calls and even written communications via a letter, we'd look to communicate with you as much as possible to get across our messages that hopefully are about providing the best care possible. What we are going to do as a new addition to that process is that we're going to implement a suggestion box that will be both physical, somewhere around the office that can remain anonymous, and also a virtual one via some form of electronic means where you can send an anonymous message regarding any potential improvement that we can make, and we'd look to implement that. And we'd look to do that on a month-to-month basis. Thank you. Allowing more travel time. We never want carers to feel time pressured to arrive at the next client. It's important that you have a reasonable amount of time between visits. We're conscious that many carers are looking to maximise their earnings as well and want as small a gap as possible. We provide a provisional rota, usually on a Wednesday. The idea is that you check this for a number of reasons. One of these is that you have enough travel time or that you have too many gaps. If you provide feedback to the rota, that way we can work with you and ensure that you do have the correct travel time. Thank you. More supervisions and/or one-on-one meetings. Currently, we provide supervisions in line with our policies and procedures. This is monthly in your probation period and then every 12 weeks thereafter. Going forward though, in line with some of the feedback that we've had, particularly this one, all new employees will carry a development sheet with them that outlines any key tasks that they need to observe. We would ask that you assist the employee to complete these and spend time explaining key tasks. As the team develops, we are also looking to create senior positions in the community so that one-on-ones can take place on a more regular basis, hopefully monthly. We are also looking to create 2 new health and wellbeing champions who will receive specialist training and will be available for all to speak with when they feel the need. Thank you. A work-life balance. We believe this is vital to an engaged workforce. Therefore, we will be training 2 health and wellbeing champions. We will continue to recruit and develop so that we can improve the team and allow responsibilities to be shared amongst more employees. We will also be running wellbeing courses that can help you manage your own lifestyle and help us understand your own needs. Please be aware that you choose your hours and times that you work. Whilst I understand that you may be asked to help with more shifts as a number of clients evolves, it is important that you can talk to management or the champions, the health and wellbeing champions, when you feel this is too much or too much has been asked of you. Thank you. Pandemic restrictions being lifted. I hope you can all understand that we don't want the restrictions that are governed by the pandemic. They are legal guidelines that the government has asked us to follow, and they place a lot of time and therefore money or additional cost on the business. A lot of these are Public Health England guidance that we need to follow. I hope you understand that it's for your safety and for the safety of the clients. But as soon as we can return back to some sort of normal, then I would absolutely love to do that. If anyone has any suggestions or anything that you think we can help with in terms of how a lot of these things are currently executed, then again, we're more than keen to hear from you. Please let us know. Thanks again.